we're back with a review. This I'm on the Spider-Man Classics Morbius with Fang Attack Action. Alright, so let's get started by looking at his packaging first before I get to the actual figure. Here it is. It's very basic, it's just the same as the other ones, but it doesn't look bad at all. On the back we do have how to work his gimmick because he does have a button on the back to move his mouth. And we do have some other figures that included the manga Spider-Man. They came with the same wall display as the McFarlane Spider-Man or the Superposable Spider-Man, Scuba Splash Spider-Man, and Superposable Spider-Man, but not the McFarlane version. Still looks really nice. I think only these two suck. Maybe not this one. It depends. Whatever. Might as well not get distracted. Sorry. Alright, so Morbius is pretty awesome, though he is limited in his articulation for whatever reason. And he's not disappointing, but I do really feel like we could use a new one from Hasbro. Maybe using the Bucky Cap mold or anything else. But yeah, I'll just go over his accessories really quickly. He did come with two little bats, which are really nicely sculpted. They do have the fur painted on them, and they do have some nice paint detail, which looks like a lighter brown over the darker one, and they look really nice. They do have, I think they have like little black dots as for eyes, so definitely not bad. There is nowhere in the figure where you can put them. I would probably put them in between all the holes in his cape, but I really just use them for my Batcave display. I just put them in there somewhere. It looks really nice. Anyway, Morbius does have some really nice paint detail. It looks really nice. The head is really mushy. For the gimmicks, you can see I'm just moving it around like this. But it does have a really nice sculpt. I really like the eyes are all big, red, like gems sticking out, nice teeth. Everything looks really nice. Now for the gimmick, I might as well do it right now. He does have a button on the back, and as you would expect, you press it, yeah, and it shows his fangs. But they aren't painted really well. You can see his tongue somehow right there. There's one pink area right there. Looks really nice. It has some paint shading in between everything. Nice hair sculpt, looks really nice. It is very long and gummy. Doesn't really serve a purpose. It just looks like it's being like the wind is going this way, but then the wind is going this way also, and making his cape go that way, which is kind of not. And I don't know how to describe it. It's just not how it goes, I guess. Whatever. The rest of his body is really nice. It does have these nice holes in between it, which are sculpted, and it show his skin flesh or his flesh tones underneath. Nice gray. I really like the nails. They're painted really well. They do have brown. I think they're brown, and they continue onto the skin just a bit to make it look a lot more dirty. I do think his outfit is kind of just like a put together thing that he kind of just puts on at night. Looks really nice. You can see all the straps, maybe what holds it up, and some other belts right here with the buckles. Now what's really awesome is his cape, which kind of does remind me of Spawn because they have really nice detail, and it has all these scratches going in between it to give it a texture or a leather look. And again, has all these holes on it, and the other side is just black. But really nicely done. Really like all the broken areas that are housed on it. Now, for his articulation, as I said before, it is very limited. So his head will not go up and down or side to side at all, which is really sucky, actually. I don't know how well people will like that, or how I'll be able to do it in stop motion, but whatever. He does have arms that go in and out that much to go forward. Bicep swivel, only a single jointed elbow at exactly almost 90 degrees. He does have wrist rotation, yet they don't go up and down. He doesn't have an ab crunch, but only has a waist swivel. He does have legs that go out that much, and out maybe that much. And they have a knee joint, not double, and just an ankle movement that goes up and down. But unfortunately, like his ankles, and actually I don't know what it is, he's kind of angled in a way that his feet can only be put in a certain way that makes him have his legs open in this kind of stance, which is really weird. And yeah, takes away a lot of height from him, and I think he's supposed to be a really tall character. I could be wrong on that, but then again, it's like he won't stand any other way unless you have him in that exact way. So putting him straight up as I can, without having to fall down or forward at all, and his knees maybe straight up like that without his feet looking all weird. Stand. Alright, so for his height, he is around, let's see, he is around exactly 6 inches and 6 1/4 inches to the top of his head. And here he is next to a Spider-Man Classics figure. This is the original one. You can see right there. He is a shorter figure. So if you want to make him fit in right there, he's around the same height, which is kind of not a good thing. I prefer him to be a bit taller. If he had his knees straight, I'm guessing he would probably be like up here somewhere, which I would like a lot better. Anyway, I don't think he's that expensive on Amazon or even on eBay or hard to find. Maybe not hard to find, but just to buy itself, I would definitely recommend it. Just you can fill in your villains for your display or for whatever reasons you have. But otherwise, I think he deserves around the 7.5, maybe, and that's it. only because I really like the character and because of the way he looks. I really not a big fan of the articulation, though I do like the gimmick. It does actually go along with the character, but for whatever reason, Toy Biz didn't give him enough articulation compared to the other figures that we've gotten in the past. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching this review. Please stay tuned for the rest of the Spider-Man Classics line and more reviews and more stop motion from Gato Perro.